Hello everyone. Let us see interfaces in Java today. So let us start our presentation. Okay. So interfaces in Java. We all know inheritance in Java. We have studied inheritance in Java. Inheritance in Java is, or rather Java supports single inheritance, multi-level inheritance and hierarchical inheritance. We know that Java does not support multiple inheritance. That is, a particular subclass cannot have two superclasses. For example, if you see here, B is a class, C is a class, and A has been derived from B and C. So A is a subclass and B and C are superclasses. So this thing is not supported by Java. To overcome this limitation, interface was introduced in Java. Rather, interface is a new feature introduced in Java to overcome this limitation. Now, what is Java interface? Interface is same like class. A class has variables and methods. On the same hand, interface will also have methods and variables. The only difference between class and interface is that all the methods in interface are abstract methods. That is, you cannot define those methods in interface. You can only declare those methods in interface. And variables in interface are static and final. So once they are initialized, they cannot be initialized again, or you cannot change value in the variables again. Now, is it mandatory for me to write static and final keywords or abstract keyword in front of the method? So it is not at all mandatory to write abstract keyword in before the method that you declare. The reason is that all the methods in interface are by default abstract, and that is why it is not mandatory to write abstract keyword. Methods and variables in interface have public visibility by default. So we will come to know this particular thing when we actually write a program. So the syntax for defining an interface. So if you want to define an interface, you need to use a keyword called as interface. So in this particular video, we will learn three keywords. First is interface, second is extends, and third is implements. So this is how you define an interface. So interface is the keyword, name of the interface, and then all the variables and functions that you want to write. So this is an example. So here A and B are my variables of integer data type, and they are static and final. Calculate is another function or method, you can say, with two arguments, and its return type is void, which means the function won't return anything. But if you have seen, we haven't written here abstract keyword. The reason is this interface by default has all the methods that you have are abstract, so no need to write abstract keyword. And you can only declare the methods here. Please note that a semicolon here is missing, so you have to give semicolon because every statement ends with a semicolon. Please note that we cannot define the methods in interface. Methods are to be defined strictly in class. Kindly pause video for a minute and think on this question. So what if while initializing the variables in interface, that is when I am initializing A and B, I do not write static and final keyword? Will it work? Kindly pause the video and think and try to answer this question. Yes, it will work. The reason is that it is not mandatory for you, as we did not write abstract keyword. Similarly, it is not mandatory to write static and final keywords also. So by default in an interface, variables are static and final, like functions are abstract. So no need to write them, it will be considered by default. Let us understand the difference between an interface and a class. So class and interface, this is a pure class and not an abstract class. Please remember this. So we see difference between abstract class and interface also, but before that we will see class and interface. So a class is used to when I'm creating a class, I use class as keyword. Similarly, when I'm creating an interface is the keyword that is used. Please note, this is very important, that a class can be instantiated, that is, objects of a class can be created, whereas objects of interface are not created. You cannot create object of an interface. Class does not support multiple inheritance, whereas interface supports multiple inheritance. It can inherit another class. It cannot inherit a class. This is very important. A class can implement an interface, but it cannot inherit an interface, whereas an interface cannot inherit nor implement a class. So both the things are not possible with interface. So a class can be extended by another class by using extend keyword. Similarly, an interface can extend another interface by using extends keyword, and a class can implement an interface by using implements keyword. This next difference is very important. A constructor is not there in interface, whereas it is there in class. We will talk a little bit more on this in next slide. Okay, a class can have a class cannot have an abstract method, whereas interface does have abstract methods only. Variables and methods in a class can be declared using any access specifier, public, private, default, protected, anything. Whereas all the variables and methods in interface are strictly declared as public. Variables in a class can be static, final, or either. It's not neither. It's either. Anything it is possible. Whereas all the variables are static and fine. Let us see how an interface is implemented. So interface data. This is the example which we saw previously. A class can strictly implement an interface. An interface can be defined, but it cannot be implemented individually. So you have to have a class which will implement all the methods that are which will define all the methods that are in interface. So here calculate and display are two methods. If you see, they are declared here, but they are not defined. So you need a class compulsory to define these methods. So say for example class A and the implements keyword and data. Then this is how I have defined the display function. Again, this public keyword is very important. Public, static, void, display. If you don't write static, that's okay, but public you have to write. Similarly, public, void, calculate. Public keyword is important when you define, because if you remember, we saw the methods and variables in an interface have public visibility by default. So they need to be public, then only they can be defined. Then you have this calculate function, and then it is defined here. This is the class closure. So this is how an interface can be implemented. A very important thing to know that an interface cannot have an object strictly, but a class can have its object. Now we do not have an object of an interface, so there is no rather in an interface we are not defining the methods. So what is use of creating an object if I am not defining a method in interface? Similarly, in an interface you do not have constructors. So what is a constructor? A constructor is basically used to initialize the objects, and if the object itself is not there, then what is use of constructor? So basically there are no constructors and objects in an interface. But yes, you can have a reference variable of an interface. So we will come to know this shortly. What is a reference variable? Now let us go to abstract class. What is an abstract class? Even an abstract class can have methods which are abstract methods with no body. They are only declared. But an abstract class even can have regular methods which can be defined in abstract class, and even an abstract class can have its objects. Now the reason behind this is an abstract class has a child, so an abstract class can have constructor, it can have abstract methods, it can have regular methods. So this is the difference between interface and an abstract class. Now how do an abstract class has an object in that case? Or a constructor? So this is an important question because it can be asked in interviews, that an interface cannot have constructors, but then how an abstract class can have constructors? Because interface has an abstract methods which are not defined, and even abstract class can have methods which are not defined. In that case, what is the difference? Why constructors in abstract class but not in interface? The reason is that abstract class can have a child, so or it can have a there can be a child class, and abstract class can act as a parent class. So there exists an object of child class. So a child class can have an object of it, and the object of child class can call constructor of the child class, and the constructor of the child class can call the constructor of the abstract class. So we know how the constructors are called in inheritance. So we know how it works, and this is how the constructors are called, and that is why in abstract class you have constructors, whereas in interface you don't have constructors. Let us end for the session right now, and we will continue with extending interface in our next video.